Hey Specialized riders, here's a follow-up to my video, my recent video where basically calling out Specialized on an issue they had on 2019 and 2020 turbo Levos and the 2020 Kenevo that had the 2.1 RX Trail Bros motor. So as you know, a lot of these motors of the 2019-2020 variety fail. They fail with a belt issue. Specialized was pretty quiet, tight-lipped. You know, COVID happened too. They were busy selling lots of bikes. Bike sales were crazy, probably a record for all bike companies. But the Specialized Levos, you know, great reputation with Specialized was getting tarnished with a motor that was having issues. I was off my bike for a couple weeks while they were trying to rectify that and get it fixed. So they have now, just as July 27th, so very recently, the CEO, Mike Sinyard, put out a statement and noticed that the 2019-2020 Turbo Levos and 2020 Kenevos actually now have a extended warranty, 4 years on the motor. 4 years, gang. That's pretty crazy. I think that's the best warranty out on the market. So, you know, high five to Specialized. I commend that. That's awesome. It's great when a company with, you know, a few 100,000 bikes out there, that's a pretty hefty warranty cost on their part between them and Bros, but they're going to take care of their customers and keep our resale value up, right? Because I'm sure a lot of you ride a bike for 1 or 2 years and then you see the new one come out, so you flip this one and you get another. That's what I do. So thanks, Specialized. This is good. And now we can ride with confidence. So that in that same letter he put out, and I'll put a copy of that in the description, in the content in this video, so check that out. You can read it, you know, from beginning to end. But he talks about, you know, the best bike repair is no bike repair. I agree, because you don't want to be off the trail. Not everybody has a backup bike, and it's no fun when you can't go out with your buddies on a ride. So there's two things happening. Your warranty is extended, and there's a firmware update. Firmware update you want to do pretty soon, because they did find a bug in the brains of the motor, which, you know, by you know, technology these days, go to your local dealer, your local bike shop, and they will plug in and update your Bros motor. I think it's some things like some protections, you know, if it gets to a certain temperature, who knows? But they did some coding, they did some things that shouldn't affect performance, but should protect the bike. And when you go in, they can't change a belt, they can't do that. But when your motor does fail, if it happens, you know, 4 years from date of purchase with that extended warranty, you get a new motor. And rest assured, when you do get that new motor, it has new gate, new belt, new components. It's just more robust and tougher. So, you know, Specialized is learning on the fly, right? We got to understand that. So they adapted, but let's be thankful they did something about it. So, side note, I bike with my friends. Not everybody has Specialized. So we always kind of rib each other on, you know, who's got the best bike and blah, blah, blah. Well, one of my friends, I mean, he wins that argument lately because he's like, oh, well, has all your guys' bikes with Specialized has been in the shop, suckers? You know, we're here in Southern California, and they said it's regional. Well, in this region, it was pretty much 100% failure rate. And I've got friends that have multiple failures on their motors. So everybody, you know, wasn't too pleased with Specialized. Well, that friend, as soon as I told him on the 28th, the day after the announcement, I'm like, dude, they just put a 4-year warranty. Like, you cannot go wrong with that on an e-bike. So 3 days later, he found one. I went with him up in Westlake, like an hour-and-a-half drive for us, and we picked it up. So we bought it last night, and we're going to go bike tomorrow morning. So I'm just doing a pre-ride this evening, and because you can do that with that 700 battery, right? And we're going to head out tomorrow, and I'll actually finish off my video with a clip from that ride. So yeah, so he went from basher to believer now, and he's excited. He's getting on a Specialized. So Specialized, check it out, take note. You just gained a customer with that 4-year warranty. And with me, you renewed my love of this bike. So yes, our relationship was a little bit turmoil there. I wasn't happy. You know, I was contemplating dating some others. You know, that breakup was bad. But I think you made amends, and I'm ready to go steady again, Specialized. I'm back. Let's make this relationship work again. I'm happy now. So 4 years, gang, that's pretty awesome. All right, let's take a clip of my buddy's bikes, and they too are stoked. That Specialized stepped up to the plate. Extended warranty, gangs, 4 years. Thanks. Okay, check it out. Oh, there we are, first guy here for the morning ride. There's the second guy. And third guy buys breakfast. And that sucks for him because he just bought a Specialized and he's got to buy everybody breakfast. Where's he at? And there is biker number 3. He's buying the breakfast and his brand new bike back there, Specialized. Great. Oh, and here's the Denier's ride. You just bought this one. That's great. That's great. And of course, we're social distancing today. So, but I take this off later because, of course, I'll have a huge amount of distance between those 2 riders and myself. There you go. So Specialized is back in the game. 4-year warranty on this bike and that bike and that one over there. So Specialized is back in my good graces. Time to go ride. Specialized riding off into the sunrise.